Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome back to Byzantium here in EU4. And today's going to be a momentous one because I've thought about it, and I've decided that it's time to attack Karaman. And the reason for that is because Karaman owns the last two provinces remaining for us to pick up the restoration of the theme system. And as a result of that, it's pretty clear to me that that's going to be the decision that we go for. You know, we take a look at this. Yeah, Konya, Karaman, only other provinces remaining. And as a result of doing this, we get 4 base tax in Constantinople, 4 base production in Constantinople, and 3 base manpower in Constantinople. And as well, every single province here in Anatolia gets renamed from its Turkish names back to the Greek names, or Latin names, as it were. Probably Greek, but could be Latin. Either way. I'll admit I'm not as versed in my Byzantine history as I probably could be. Heavy and light ship costs get reduced. It's pretty nice, I guess. We've got 3 more force limit to work with, and to do that, we're going to build some more artillery, I think. See, this army's sitting on 7. I think 7's the magic number for getting that additional, I think it's +3 to, like, siege. Actually, 7's +4, I think, on level 2 forts, so I guess we'll see what happens. Now, this should be a fairly easy war with Karaman. Their only ally is the Mamluks, who has full offensive ideas. However, we've got full defensive, which means we're going to have a morale advantage. His generals will likely be better. However, our generals are also fairly competent just because our army tradition is so high from fighting, you know, battle after battle. We're waiting for these 2 artillery to finish. Let's see. We've got our first heavy ship rolling out, which is very exciting. Got a second one that'll come out in 1571. Obviously not going to be in time to make a massive difference, but hey, the Agia Irene, or Irene. I don't know why I like waxed German for a second there, but it was funny, I guess. Of course, there are Crimean separatists. Why wouldn't there be? Well, let's start converting provinces. Now, somebody brought up that, you know, if we take back Jerusalem, that we get a extra missionary, and that's absolutely correct, though that will take us some time. We've actually got the Trebizondian separatists about to fire in Theodosia as well. Now, one thing I would like to see is Theodoro fabricating some claims. If they don't, I do have a couple of plans that I've been thinking about. For starters, we're going to build a spy network in Genoa. We can feed Genoese land to Theodoro as well. Wallachia, who has, unfortunately for us, allied Muscovy, will also make a tempting target at some point. Now, if we take a look here, Muscovy actually has quite a few allies. You know, I'm surprised that he's not hostile towards most of these smaller Orthodox nations, but whatever, I suppose. I guess it's not really a big concern. We are wasting diplo points while we get military access through Georgia, but, you know, we kind of need to crush these rebels as soon as possible. See, the Golden Horde has already allied Nogai. They have modern tech, and even though they're still nomads. Then again, that doesn't really mean anything because we're out of tech groups. All right, our next Karak is done. Go ahead and send it over. I would really love to take out these other separatists as well. Let's see, do we want to make this state into a territory? I think so. And then, this province is Shia, but I'm going to lower autonomy. Just because we can, we're in a position where we can easily handle the rebels. And let's turn Azov into a state as well. I mean, why not, right? Alright, we expect these provinces to rebel again, but let's just go on an autonomy lowering spree. I mean, why not? Alright, this province should rebel any day now. Only a 16.2% chance every month, but come on, it's gotta fire eventually. Don't keep me in suspense, game. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to fabricate claims on Bosnia, because I want to feed their land to Serbia to, you know, make them bigger, scarier. We do have enough strength in Karaman, so we're gonna go ahead and fabricate a claim on them. We do have a couple of extra heavy ships in production. Our current heir is going to lower our morale of armies by 5%. That's unfortunate. We're still at 4.0 morale. I don't think it's going to impact our war too much. See, our heir Andronicus is now a martial educator. Yearly army tradition decay goes down. That's pretty good. Alright, let's marry the French. Let's see, we need to renew royal marriages with pretty much everybody that we know. So, we really need to improve relations with Austria. They're getting a little antsy, so we're gonna go ahead and do that once we get the, you know, on the first chance that we can. And I really wish these rebels would fire here in Theodosia. I just, you know, want to take care of them before we start this war. Because, you know, the second that we started the war, if we didn't take care of them now, they would undoubtedly, you know, come after us. Alright, looks like Austria is at war with Mantua and Venice. Alright, the Trebizondian rebels have risen up in Trebizond, even though it said that we had 0 unrest in the province. Okay, game. You know, whatever. It's fine. You can lie to me. I understand. We all lie sometimes, I guess. Unless you're UI and you're not supposed to do that, but... I think what happened is, are we really taking that many casualties despite attacking into the mountain? Like, despite them taking the mountain penalty? That's kind of insane. Okay. I feel like the game's kind of yanking me around a little bit today. You know, go figure. Let's see, we'll get to that magic number, and then I'd like to build some more infantry as well. We'll train an additional 2 for this stack. Get another stack there in Ankara. And we're going to get ready to just obliterate the enemy here. We are about to pick up another tech as well, which will give us a massive advantage, I think. If we so decide to wait long enough for it, though I would prefer not to wait much longer than we already have. I always love waiting in the comments to see the people who like go insane when like you take attrition for no reason. Those are my favorite like comments. It's just like, do you know that you could have saved 500 manpower if you hadn't done that? Do you have any idea how much that is? Well, yeah, it's about what we make a month actually. At any rate, let's see. We'll wait till the end of the month, and then I think it's time that we started this war. I don't think we can call in any of our allies, but, you know, bad things happen to good people and all that. Let's see, none of our diplomats are free, right? I'm a little tired right now. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait until Genoa fabricates a claim, or until we fabricate a claim on Genoa, and then once that's done, we're going to call back our diplomat, and then we're going to declare war. Let's see, could we actually... Alright. Should be... Yep, there we go. Alright. Let's fabricate a claim on Yiddish School. Stop building this spy network. Alright. We will cancel military access through Georgia, just so we aren't wasting the relations slot. And it is time. This shall be a glorious war. None of our allies are interested in this war. Well, fair enough. Let's kick it off. Alright, we're going to crush the Karaman army pretty easily. Yep, lost 3,000, completely stack wiped them. And we'll start sieging these provinces down. Let's take 10 legitimacy hit over a 35 admin point cost. Legitimacy, you know, important, but coming back at a fairly good rate for us as well, so... Alright, let's detach for the siege. See, that it really is the bare minimum number of troops, isn't it? We need 5 artillery to make this work. So, let's go ahead and move out, like, 4 more artillery. Let's see. Konya doesn't even have a fort, so we're just going to siege it down with our big stack before we just go ahead and, you know, move on with our lives. Alright, let's see about starting to besiege some of the Mamlukian provinces. Alright, the Mamluks have a 3-4 general. We've got a 2-5. I think that puts us at the advantage. Now we're going to keep an eye out here. The Mamluks may be trying to, you know, get to Trebizond. Maybe trying to... I think Trebizond is actually going to block their movement, stopping them from actually getting to, you know, this smaller sieging stack. We've already taken the war goal, so I think this is going to be a pretty clean war if we play our cards right. We'll see what the AI does. See, they've got a 4-3 general now. You know, substantial, I guess. Oh, boy. We'll just let this province change to Catholic. I don't, you know, move on with our lives. Mamluk sieging down a Highlands province. It looks like they are going to go for the siege on Trebizond. Now, they do have full offensive ideas, which means they are going to get faster siege ticks. That being said, we currently have an advantage just, you know, by virtue of having started this siege earlier. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively move this army into position. France has broken their alliance with us. Likely because we're allied to the Austrians. And they're allied to Castile. I mean, it wasn't an alliance that was fated to last very long, I don't think. Alright, looks like that has coerced the Mamluks into moving out, probably because they're going to try to relieve the siege here at Halab. So we're going to move our troops kind of into a more defensive position. And we're going to move down the coast here. You know, we're probably going to be able to actually, you know, get some provinces out of the Mamluks here. And that is a really big Mamlukian army, but, you know, at the same time, we're doing pretty well with our sieges here, I think. They have this stack over here that... Let's see. First of all, Trebizond is in a mountain province. Let's see. Can we get access through Dulkadir? No, they would not give us access. Probably because they're outraged with us. I'm not sure where Karaman is getting these troops. He's been... This is... So this is hilarious. This is a merc army produced by Karaman, comprised solely of troops that he's been recruiting from this occupied province. That is kind of hilarious, actually. Alright, we won the Siege of Damashq. Let's begin, you know, sieging the rest of this stuff down. Let's just stop Karaman from fabricating anything else. And let's attack this Mamlukian army in the mountains here. I think they are going to manage to escape, unfortunately. I don't want to attack them into the mountains, so we'll just move on with our lives. we're gonna kind of keep this army just in the area to get ready for like a counter assault, basically. So the thing is, I don't think we get the defender bonus if we attack this army here. Just simply because I think it only works on like actual forts. That's like a thing. So what we're actually going to do is move this 32 stack down to go attack this army in Halab. But it looks like the AI is running away once again. It seems like they're terrified of our forces, which is a good sign. If we can fight this entire war without taking a single battle, that's pretty amazing, honestly. That being said, I think that's going to have to be the end of this episode. We will continue this war in the next one. So thank you for joining me, my fellow Byzantines, my fellow Romans, and I'll see you on the next one.